percentile ranking of the number 76. And let me erase my chunks that I have here so that we'll have room to work. Okay. Now I've forgotten what my number was. That's what happens to you when you get old. The older I get, the more I forget. Okay, so 76. We want the percentile ranking of 76. So here is 76. What we do is we count the number of values that are less than 76. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we take 4 divided by 24 times 100, and we get 16.6 repeating, so that's going to be the 17th percentile. So going to the next page, or you could write it as p sub 17 if you wanted to. What's the percentile ranking of 84? Alright, this time we're working with 84, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 below it. That's 29.16. So it would be the 29th. Notice how we're rounding as we normally would on this part. Okay, our next one is 80. Now, when you have two numbers 80, you want to take the bottom one, the closest to the smaller numbers. So we just want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500 divided by 24 is 20.8, which would be the 21st percentile. And then our last one of these, whoops, I forgot to look at the number, 96. Again, I want to go to the bottom one of these in terms of, looks like the top one on my list, but the bottom one in terms of the size of the numbers. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that's the 58th percentile. Okay, now we have one last thing we need to talk about. Whoops, my eraser wasn't erasing. My pen was drawing. We're going to use this same set of numbers. Okay. Oops, I didn't put my ranking. It was the 58th. All right. Next we have what is called the 5-number summary, which is made up of 5 numbers: the low value, the first quartile, the median, the third quartile, and the high value. I want to show you a way you can do it from a list, although our calculator will do this for us. Of course, this is our low value. This is our high value. And if we're looking for the median, we want to go down 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry about that. These are the two in the 12th and 13th positions. We actually have two middle values. So to find the median, it's going to be halfway between 92 and 92, which of course is 92. Now, from this point, what we want to do is we want to take the bottom part and find the median of that piece, and we have 12 in that, so we need to go to 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're working on the 6th and the 7th, and the median of that will be Q1, and of course if I average those I get 80. Alright, on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so those are our two middle values of the upper portion, and that gives us our Q3 is a 96. So if these were different, we would add them together and divide by 2 to come up with the answer. So that's our 5-number summary for this set of test scores. And you can create what's called a box plot by using the numbers that we just came up with. And so I notice they go from about 40 to 100. So let me put some. And I will show you how to do this on the calculator in the homework exercises. I got a little extra there that I don't need. Okay. So what we do to draw the box plot is we put the box from Q1 to Q3. So we want to go from 80 to 96. And we want to mark the median in there. And this is 92. And then we draw whiskers. That's why it's sometimes called the box and whisker plot. We want to go to 44 on the lower end and up to 100 on the upper end. And that's our box plot or our box and whisker plot. Now, I also have directions here for doing a modified box plot. This helps you to determine if you have an outlier, and it's based on what is called the interquartile range, which is the range between Q1 and Q3. So you, to find the interquartile range, you subtract Q3 minus Q1, and a data value is considered to be an outlier if it is above Q3 by an amount greater than 1.5 times the interquartile range, or below Q1 by an amount greater than 1.5 times the interquartile range. So a modified box plot is a box plot constructed with two modifications. A special symbol such as a dot or asterisk is used to identify the outliers, and the horizontal line extends only as far as the minimum and maximum values that are not outliers. So I'm not sure what I meant to say with the solid. So a little additional information in case you run across those. Right here I'm primarily concerned with the box plot.